Welcome to the Dobsonian Power Live! Here we go again, BAM! Hope you're having a great start of the week. They did it again. They did it again, man. Just released a new study that pulls again the evidence that 3i Atlas, it's not a comet. BAM! And they say clearly here. Should I go to the conclusions? Look, they even have a table here that compares them. And they got short on this because they didn't explain the nickel without iron. They kind of put it there. It's better not to talk about this now. But even without that, that to me is super strong. Well, to everybody. They did the calculations, man. No, this is not. This should not be true. And the articles they are based on in the other platforms, peer paper reviewed already. No, and the table here. Look. Comparative analysis. Remember, they said it's not a comet. It might be something natural. They want to say it's natural. They will never say it's alien, man. They said it can be an exomoon relic or a sedimentary fragment. An exomoon relic, it's a fragment from a moon, from an alien planet. So an alien moon released. Some of you ask, how can it happen? It could be during the formation of that system. There's a star system like the sun, the solar system, that was formed 4.6 billion years ago, and the mass was here. Remember that hypothesis of the existence of our moon is that Theia, another planet, hit the Earth, and from that, part of it got into the Earth, and the denser part of it, and the denser part of it was the one that formed, that material formed the moon. It's one hypothesis only. So it can be something like that. Instead of being our moon, it was released into space, and they say it can be something like that. It doesn't explain the nickel without iron, but, you know, they forgot it. I think they forgot it. Or a sedimentary fragment. That means from the crust of an alien planet. During that formation, bam, 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 instead of a moon, a piece of the crust was released, and man, you gotta have a bit of imagination to think this, but you know. It's easier to think it's alien, but they play, man. And then they put in the third column a comet. Exomoon, and they put the different features. Kind of anomalies. That exomoon they consider, yes, it has a check. Sedimentary, yes. Comet area, a cross. Whoa, hold on. All crosses here. That matches exomoon relic, that matches sedimentary fragment, and being a comet, it doesn't match. All with crosses. All of it. The jets narrow, the low mass loss, the GIR survival, the tail morphology, the anti-tail, that is not a tail, and the lack of it. Hydrated bands, nickel domains, density, well, they kind of touch the nickel, but very, very soft. CO2 outgassing, nothing of this complies with the comet.